Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Buckets is out there with Wright. And it's KD in at the three, the small forward. And for the Bulls, they've got Vucevic. Get out there with Lee. Then there's Grant. And it's Smith in at the two guard. And we've got two teams, Greg, that have built up some momentum coming into this one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have had a successful stretch here recently, but this will be a test of will and preparation.
So the Rockets win the tip. Now Durant. Fires away from outside. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. And the Bulls with possession. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
The first one falls. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Right against Grant. With the floater, and that one's good. Right.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And Wright pulls it down. The drive by Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Smith Jr.'s mobility, really impressive, just knifing his way to the rim with ease.
Smith the pass to Dean. And it's denied. Unloads. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Durant against Lee, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The offensive rebound, and Wright kicks to Şengün. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
And home in the paint. Alperen Şengün has great footwork.
Grant finds Smith. Grant gets a wide open look, and the wing jumper offline.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
From the baseline, Durant, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
It's right on the wing. He's covered by Grant. It's tipped. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. He gets that one. Lee's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
We've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Take a look at the Bulls, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And Chicago has possession. The Rockets making the shot to the inside. And it's Smith missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wright looking around. Pass to KD. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Lee. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. D, great positioning on the putback.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Wright against Grant. And Wright kicks to Smith. Good on the triple. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Jabari Smith went top 3 in the draft for his shooting. And boy, is that jumper pretty.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling. In the NBA, I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Now here's Wright. His last outing, he had 24 points. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. The Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Right against Grant. Over Smith. Again, Chicago.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 3. And Lee pulls it down. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Takes it inside. And Lee with the stuff.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a bite?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
And checking out some numbers for him. Bulls leading by 3. Grant dishes to Vucevic. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Right against Grant. KD on the wing. Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
And here are the Bulls now. And they're moving it up.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Grant against Wright. Grant surveying the D. Here's the kid, covered by Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Again, Chicago.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Right outside. Now the pass to KD. Right through the D for the layup. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
Grant for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Down low.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
To the left side wing. Dean passes to Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defense.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Grant against Wright. Teardrop shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Some changes for Chicago. Money's checked in for Vucevic. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Grant. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now here's Wright. He's got 9. Here's Money. Out to Lee. Beyond the arc. Smith outside. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Smith's got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Wright. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Smith. They lead by 1. It's tipped. Pass to Bryan. Up top, Finney-Smith, covered by Lee. Tipped away. Lee with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the basket by Money. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
To the middle. And Lee with the stuff.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Wright. He's got 9. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 11.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Back to Giddey. To the paint. Here's Dean. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Rockets trail by 5. Wright, the pass to KD. .50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here. Money passes to Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Right against Giddey. And that one's good. Wright's got 13.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And here is Lee. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. No good there off the double clutch. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Bulls out front. They lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Hou Chi on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Grant is out there with Smith. Then it's the kid. Then there's lights out, and it's Money in at the power forward. Here's Wright after the Bulls pick up 2. Over to the left wing. Finney Smith. Offline with his 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Finney Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Wright, the pass to Thompson. Over Lee. That one a little long.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Money. Hands it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, we have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Now here's Lee. He's got 12. Driving inside. Out to Smith. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Smith. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
The Bulls leading by 9. Now here's Lee. Inside.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger. On a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Nick Ball's through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Lee. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Now, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Another miss by Houston.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Smith left side. Grant outside. Launches from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA.
2 shots.
Greg, that's done. So, what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
First free throw is good.
The definition of a stretch four, Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Rockets trail by 14. Right outside. And finished off by Wright.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Here's Finney Smith. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shots good by buckets.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Smith dishes to Grant. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Here's Money. He has 7. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Bulls lead by 11. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Grant against Wright. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the wing on the left. Grant outside. Back to Lee. Fades away. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 11-point game. Right inside. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Takes the 13-footer. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bryan. He with the block. And they get it back. Tries again. Chicago grabs the miss. The Kid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A floater. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Checked in for Clint Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Thompson. Here's buckets. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Knocks it loose. Lee against Durant. And it's Grant in the corner. Lays it up off the glass. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Left side, KD. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
To the middle. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Effort paying off for Smith, able to get in there and find the second chance shot.
Durant against Lee. Grant the pass to Lee. From past the arc. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Rockets trail by 11. Right outside. Out to Smith from outside the arc. Right, the pass to Şengün. Smith left side. Smith missing again.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Count it. And it's 8 points for Smith.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Lee outside. Rebound by Smith.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's buckets. He's got 9.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Wright back to Smith. Wright finds Smith. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Chicago making a switch here. Hou Chi is checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good, Smith.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 6. Here's Vucevic. Şengün with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
It's Durant on the wing, covered by Lee. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Kevin Durant, one shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that. Now, here's Grant. He had 15 points last out. Basket counts.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Gets trailed by 11. Right outside. And the rejection by Smith.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Bulls have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The free throw drops for Grant. And Grant drops them both. Rockets trail by 13. Right outside. Passes it to Bryan. Puts up a deep 3. It's not going to go for him.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Wright. Smith kicks to Wright. Pass to Buckets. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Grant against Wright. And a wide open look for Lee. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wright. From down in the low post, it goes.
Assisted by
17 points for Little General.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. A floater. Count it. Good. Wright's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Nick, are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense, we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Okay, we'll see if you can keep that going. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They were up 12. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Confidence with the sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lee really making a difference here.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. White is out there with buckets. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. The Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
One shot.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Rockets. trailing by 17. Here's KD, and finished up by KD.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Right against Grant. The pass to Lee. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the floater. Right against Lee. And the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
For Chicago, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Lee. Rockets trail by 17. Right side. That one goes in. Şengün's got 6 points.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Grant, the bounce pass. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Şengün. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now here is Smith. Defense right on him. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. Passes to Smith. Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Vucevic. And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called the Rockets. Lee really making a difference here.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Rockets trail by 19. Right outside. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Wright's got 21 in the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Down low, Grant. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
It's right on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Here's KD. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here is Smith. He's got 13 and good that time. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
And then those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smith on the wing. Back to KD. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
Lee passes to Dean. Grant against Wright from deep three-point territory. No good from Grant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's an 18-point game. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Lee with the stuff.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
To the inside. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Lee. Lee's got 6 assists now in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And Lee with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Wright. 21 points in the game. Pass to buckets. They get a hand on it. Grant against Şengün. Now Grant. 14 points for him. Lee outside. Good on the bucket. Lee's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Wright. And there's the pass to Şengün. Back to Wright. Lee with the ball. Now Wright defending. Lee gets the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Bryan. Smith outside. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Durant against Lee. Passes it to Wright. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so here is Houston after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Vucevic, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Grant. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for buckets. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Wright. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thompson left side. Five on the clock. Fires, high post, connects, the jumper drops. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A drive by Lee, and that one good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Thompson after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Giddey's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Finney-Smith with it, covered by Lee. Offensive rebound. And Şengün throws it down.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Şengün.
Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Smith in the post. And then Smith with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. And the pass to Okogie. And the rejection by Smith. Pass to Giddey. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Lee outside. Another three for Chicago.
My goodness. How about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
They need this. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Money out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Stolen by VanVleet. One-on-one here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Finney Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Into the Bulls, shooting a superb 63% from the field. Smith outside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And VanVleet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Giddey against VanVleet. Pass to Dosunmu. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now here's Wright. Pass to buckets. Finney Smith with it. And some nice passing there by Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes that one.
Defense all up in Finney Smith's grill. But he stays strong and still gets the shot through.
There's the pass to Giddey. Here he goes. The Rockets pull it in. VanVleet outside. Kicks it to Wright. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Oh, here's VanVleet. Pass to Finney Smith. Off target with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
VanVleet kicks to Capella. It's deflected. Here's Money. Finney Smith defending. Van Vliet against Giddy. It's deflected.
Some aggressive defense from Finney Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Van Vliet passes to Bryan. Shoots. Nails the baby hook. And that's 13 points for Buckets.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Here's Smith. Over right. And it's Smith missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
It's Giddy with the drive.
Houston foul.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
And the first one at the line is good. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, is, you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income. Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Here's Grant, and it's blocked. That shot, no good. Another shot. He kicks it to Vucevic. Shoots over Capella. Here's Grant. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Wright. Up and in on the layup. Wright's got 26 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Giddy gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
Now, here's Grant. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Bryan. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Giddy. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Putting his height to great use there. Feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Pass to Buckets. Vucevic with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Van Vliet against Giddy. Van Vliet kicks to Finney Smith. Van Vliet looking around. 3-pointer. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Grant against Wright. Now the pass to Giddey. Driving the lane. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Bryan. Will it go? And the jumper is on the mark.
Assisted by
Bucket's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Grant outside. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. It's stolen. Here's Dosunmu. Passes to Giddey. Grant for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Giddey. Poked away. And it's Houston on the break. Buckets can't hit.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
That one good for 2. Giddey's got 14 points here in the second half.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now here's Van Vliet. High post try. Money with the rebound. Money's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. Finney-Smith with it. Defended by Giddey. Finney-Smith passes to Wright. Back to Finney-Smith. Drills the three-pointer.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
2 minutes.
And here is Grant. And there's the pass to Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1:49 left in the 4th. Here's Wright. Sweet little floater. Wright's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Giddey against Van Vliet. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Grant against Wright. Pass to Bryan. Shoots it. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against Houston.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lights Out.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Now here's Giddey. Passes it to Money. Shoots the 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.